Good morning to all. In our last session, we have completed the lesson number 3rd, that is reproduction in human beings. Now we are going to begin with the next chapter, that is reproductive health. Now let us see the definition for the reproductive health. Now when you define health, health is a state of mental, physical and social well-being. So for the reproductive health also, all these three aspects are common, that is person should be physically fit, person should be emotionally fit, and he should be socially fit. Then only the reproductive health is achieved. Reproductive health also refers to the proper hygiene of the reproductive parts, and it basically includes the awareness among the people regarding the population explosion and population control. Now in India, the family planning department was basically set up in 1951 when there was a sudden increase in the population. This is a brief account of the note, a very general note that you have already learned. You read this note and note these notes out, and there are basically the various ways which are, or various factors that are causing the population explosion and how the population explosion can be controlled. So these are the very common notes that you have already learned. See to it and note them down. Now next is how to have the control on the population. So it's the use of contraceptives. What are contraceptives? So contraceptives are basically the methods or devices that are used by a couple in order to space the children, or in order to have the one or two children, right? So that is the contraceptive. Now there are certain properties of contraceptives that make them ideal, which are listed here. They should be user friendly, they should be easily available, they should have no side effects, they should be reversible, they should not interfere with the sexual desire of a person. So these are the common properties of a contraceptive devices. You have already learned about the contraceptives in your 10th standard also. Now there are list of contraceptives you can see here. There are figures shown, surgical methods are there, then oral contraceptives are there, hormonal contraceptives are there. Here you are going to learn about few more, that is IUDs. You are going to learn about the implants, which are the new type of contraceptive devices that are used nowadays in order to control the population. Now in general, the contraceptives are two types, that is the natural and the artificial. Now the natural contraceptive methods basically includes the three types that we'll discuss later, and the artificial are further classified as temporary and permanent. Temporary means which are basically helping in the birth control for temporary, and the artificial permanent means which cannot be reverted back. Surgeries are there, so all the surgeries once conducted you cannot revert them back. Vasectomy and tubectomy are the surgeries. You have already learned about these surgeries in your 10th standard also, and it was there in that once the surgery is being conducted, the surgeries cannot be reverted back. Now let us see the natural type of contraceptive devices, and then we will discuss the artificial one, which will include the temporary. In temporary we will discuss barrier method, intrauterine devices, hormonal devices and post conceptional devices, whereas in artificial, just now I told you, permanent has vasectomy and tubectomy. So let us first see the natural contraceptive ways. So the first method for the natural contraception is periodic abstinence. It is the method in which a couple avoid the coitus from day 10th to day 17th of menstrual cycle when ovulation is expected. So during ovulation period, the insemination should be avoided. This is the basic principle or the concept. At this time, the chances of fertilization is very high, and so it is known as the fertile period. So this is the first method, that is periodic abstinence. Next is the withdrawal during coitus or coitus interruptus. This is the another natural method where the male partner withdraw the penis from the vagina of the female just before the just before the ejaculation to avoid the insemination. Now the third natural method is the lactational amenorrhea. This is the important method. Many times this method is being asked during the board examination also. So it is basically when the mother feeds the child, during that time the ovulation is not occurring and neither the menstrual cycle occurs. So during that time the chances of getting pregnant is almost nil or very less. Basically this period lasts from 3 to 6 months and can vary from individual to individual. But the most common problem with the natural method is that they are not the sure methods. They can fail and they can lead to pregnancy anytime. So this is all for today, and in our next class we are going to learn about the artificial methods in detail. In case of any doubt or a query, you please call and do note down the notes that are being shared in the video. Thank you.